Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight, this time featuring Benedetta, the Shadow Ranger. Passive: Elapsed Daytime. By holding down basic attack, Benedetta enters the Sword Out state and steadily builds her own sword intent. Once it's full, Benedetta can release basic attack to unleash a Sword Out slash in the direction she's facing, dashing ahead and dealing physical damage to all those in her path. It's worth noting that this is counted as skill damage, however, and less is dealt to minions and creeps. Remember, Benedetta can only initiate this Sword Out slash by holding down basic attack to enter Sword Out state and reaching max sword intent. Damage dealt by basic attacks and skills builds her sword intent as well. First skill, Phantom Slash. Benedetta takes a swift step back and leaves a shadow in front of her, which after a short delay, slashes forward in a fan-shaped area to inflict physical damage and slow enemies. While her shadow strikes, Benedetta also dashes forward and slashes at the enemy to deal physical damage, which is increased if her shadow's attack hit the mark. Second skill, Eye for an Eye. Benedetta raises her weapon in a defensive maneuver that grants her control immunity and blocks damage from all sources for a time. After that, she thrusts her blade in a set direction to deal physical damage. Successfully fending off any damage during this period fills her sword intent to its max. And if she fends off any control effects, her following thrust will also stun the target. Ultimate: Electo Final Blow. Benedetta grips Electo tight, and after a short delay, she slashes forward. She's invincible during this brief dash, and slows all enemies in her path, as well as inflicting multiple instances of physical damage. In the laning phase, get close to the target with Elapsed Daytime, then use Phantom Slash to deal damage to them. Follow that up with basic attacks, then finish off with another Elapsed Daytime to cut right into the enemy. In teamfights, start out with Electo Final Blow to close the distance between Benedetta and the enemy and shut them down. Then slash at them with Elapsed Daytime and again with Phantom Slash before comboing this with another Elapsed Daytime attack to hack into the enemy. Follow up with basic attacks, or if you get the chance, an Eye for an Eye to ward off basic attacks. That's all for Benedetta, the Shadow Ranger. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.